I don't remember much about my mother. She was a singer or a ballet dancer. Sometimes people come up to me on the street and tell me my mom had the voice of an angel. I don't know what to make of that. I'm sure I cried when my mom disappeared. I must have. But all I remember was the dreams I had, fractures of what happened. One night I would have a dream of my mom in the afterlife, smothered in a crowd of other dead, and the next night alone. Alone because she was the only one worthy of heaven. I don't remember much, but I wish I did. After the night Mom vanished, people would come in and out of the house a lot. Cops, family members, news reporters. And when my dad would have one of his nervous breakdowns, everyone's eyes would shift to me. Their eyes asking but not asking what to do, asking but not asking for me to make him confess. Over the years, he never changed his story. He was always stubborn like that. He told the police she sat up in the middle of the night, waking my dad up, who asked what's going on. She got up from bed like she's in a trance, telling him that she's going to go dance her final performance. The Ballet of the Light, she calls it. Then she walks out of the house and she crosses the street into the woods, never to be seen again. All the while not saying a word, ignoring my father's cries to get back into bed, except for the one phrase, the Ballet of the Light. I can still see her in her white nightgown, like a ghost. The Ballet of the Light. I guess I'm remembering more now. The day after the news report, a lot of people called the house saying that they saw my mom haunting the streets that night. In a daze, wandering from city light to city light, enamored and dancing and basking in their colors. Others would call saying they saw her trying to break into museums and art galleries, trying to escape the cold. I never believed those people. I always hoped that she stayed where I last saw her, in the forest, living off the land, dancing with the animals of the forest. But those people were probably right. Now I'm remembering. Yeah, I remember it. My last night with Mom and Dad, before she disappeared. Walking in a circle in my brother Dylan's old room, her head down so she doesn't have to see his empty crib. Saying things I never heard before, saying things that scared me. How sad should I be? I've left too many places. If you could choose to not love, wouldn't you? It's my fault he's dead. My dad tried to wrap his arms around her to make her stop and go back to bed, but I think she was gonna go perform that night no matter what. I always believed my dad, that he was innocent. And I see why my dad kept that moment from the police, no matter how many times they questioned him, because now I look into my own children's eyes the way I remember my mom looking at me, and I know she just missed Dylan. We all did. I at least felt bad for my dad. I think that's enough. After the news and the police and the neighbors all lost interest, I went to live with my grandparents up north. I spent a lot of my time staring out at the ocean, just trying to let the waves wash everything away. I thought if I went back to the ocean, the tide would ebb back in my favor and the thoughts and the memories would wash back into me. But I don't know. Maybe they should just stay in the water. Or in the light, where Mom always kept them.